All right, so I just had to move the head to the front here because the file margin is so similar to the size of the sheet. I want to make sure I get out every contour and curve out of here. So I have it very close to the edge here. Shouldn't be a problem. It's going to cut right through there. I got to go into remote. There's my remote is this button. That means I'm ready to go. There's nothing else that needs to be done. My speed, my force, what blade I'm using. There's nothing sent over yet. I'm ready to go at this point. So I'm going to come over to the file. Got your file here. This is the Mimaki plugin, which is right in the program. It's in the window view. You can always bring it up, or you can leave it up if you're doing a lot of production. So what it's asking here, you're just pretty much always going to hit OK, but it was asking if you wanted to cut inside and outside or just down the middle of the stroke. So if you have a hairline, it won't ask, but if it any sort of weight to the stroke, it's going to say, hey, I'm just going to cut the middle, whatever the difference is. So the machine, so you can see the control panel is here, and the length really is going this way. So right on our preview, the length is going up. I'm going to rotate it right here. There we go. It lays out nicely for our bed size. So I've got my origin ready to go. I've got, I'm in remote, vacuum's on, force is good. This is my little test that I did. It does have a machine level test cut, which is fine. It gets you there, but I always found cutting a shape or an ellipse or something will really give you the better setting. Up or down by a couple of grams, but that's really gonna do it for you. So I did that little ellipse, all ready to go. I'll stop talking and I'll hit the plot button. So you're gonna hit plot and it will go, but you can actually preview it and see how it plays out in terms of start and stop points, which for tint, not a big deal. If you ever get in a thicker material, you may want to start your cuts on a more even plane. You don't necessarily want to start it in a corner where that blade gets kind of cockled and is not able to right itself to go in the next direction. So that's the reason that this preview is up here. Nice little addition to the program. But we're ready to go. We're going to hit the plot button. Here we go. That line pretty close to the edge. I hope it makes it on the other end. Yeah, there we go. It's going to be pretty tight on this end, but we shall get it. Now, the fact that it is going 50 centimeters a second, and it doesn't appear to be doing the same as it would in a plotter, because there's no feed speed, right? It's only the item going left and right, and yeah, it went off slightly on the other end there. But anyway, this is a net benefit for tint material, because the movement of the material is really minimized. So I'm actually going to resize the file down for the next one. This part over here, you can see it, yeah, trailed off in that area. So I apologize for that, but I knew it was going to be close. We got it right over here. It just was a little too long. So with your permission, I'll just scale it down for the other sheet. and it's done.